Okay, everybody, this is a gas cap, typical Honda gas cap. On these VFRs, what we're always talking about is that we have the vent hole. That is the vent hole on the stock one. This is probably an F3, but it's the same on any VFR. Phillips screwdriver. Phillips screwdriver is what you're going to need. The rubber right here is hard and brittle on these older ones, and you're going to have to force it in there to get your screwdriver below it, like so. And you're going to find, I think it's 3 screws. We're going to have to, well, not hurting myself, all the name of helping people here, but there's a tab under here that's held down by screws. At least it used to be when I was playing with these things years ago, but let's see if we can find them. Okay, maybe I lied to you guys. I don't remember. It's been a while. Normally I don't break the O-ring, but I don't care because I'm not going to use this again. Damn it. Well, maybe not. My bad. It's been a while since I played with this. You have to pull this ring out. The screw's underneath this. And these right here seal the gas cap to the thing. So you break it like this, you might want to see about finding a thing or get another cap. But for those who don't or have it still working, so this kind of gives you an idea of what you're dealing with. But you got to pull this ring up the hard way, like I'm doing here, and get it out from underneath there. Get it up. Come on, you can do it. Normally I'd use a flat screwdriver, but I kind of feel like I want to stab myself at least once or twice here, just to show you that we do this hard and we all bleed. For all those hardcore people out there. Now, ring comes up like that. You can straighten it back out. Now, see the screws? There's one here, there's one under there, and there's another one over here. We remove the springs, or the screws, I should say. And I have no idea if they're selling these things anymore or any parts are available for these things. I race VFRs and also F3s. The F3, the cap is almost the same. The holes that hold these pieces are just a little bit different. I don't remember if they're inside or outside, but you can take and elongate these to use a cap, or you could take, now see that comes like that, or what you can do is, this must be an F3 because the VFRs are screwed on here, but you can change it. You can see where somebody's buggered this up trying to get the cap open, to get these pieces off it, to get a key in it. Now that you got this off of it, you'll see this right here is your vent. It runs into here and it runs into there. This is what vents it into it. Let me see here. But what you can do is, I'm going to try to pull this up. If it's not all boogered up, what you normally can do is you can take this whole piece will come out of there, and you can take all the tumblers out of it. That way you don't have to use a key. Just put a screwdriver in it, turn it. You don't need a key. But what it does is it stops up. You see the corrosion right here? What you want to do is drill that hole a little bit bigger. What that is your vent cap. And here's your little O-ring piece that comes off in here. And what this does is that when you open this cap up a little bit, usually there's crap or crud in here. But you see this little area right here? Open it up a little bit farther on there. And what this does is, it keeps gas from coming out the top of this when it seals. And basically, you can, I don't have a flat grid screwdriver. I'll pull this out at a later date. But you can do that. But the F3, F2 cap are the same. You can buy aftermarket race caps that have a screw-on deal. And a lot of times you can just take, if you're really worried about aesthetics, you can just take and elongate this hole and move this over. I'm not sure which way it goes, because remember, I have a stock cap on mine that I took all this crap loose later years ago. And honestly, I just don't want to pull it off the bike. This is the one I found laying there somewhere. I probably got 15 of these turds laying around someplace. But this is the hole that you're talking about. This is your vent right here as far as what it is. And what happens is, you'll see this right here on one side. See all the garbage it gets right there? And this is like it's been sitting here forever, but that's your actual vent for one of these things. But you can drill it bigger. Also, oh my gosh, that's screws there. But once you find it, this I think the VFR is a tick different. It has another hole in here somewhere, if I remember. But just drill the hole bigger and just replace it all, put it all back together. This seal right here, this booger, that's what seals your gas tank and your fuel in. So if you trigger that up, it will run all over your tank. So just be leery about that stuff. So it's been a lot of talk on the old interweb about how to do this. So I figured I'd make a quick video to show it for the VFR guys and everybody else for that matter, because I'm going to start doing some little videos that won't be very pretty, but they'll be functional. And because pretty much all this other garbage everybody's going through, I've already been down the whole road, and maybe I'll help people out in the long run, and they know a lot of things, what interchanges and what don't interchange. So anyhow, that's it. Appreciate it. Best of luck.